Let me tell you something about religion, the hypocrisy and the manipulation that is in religion. Religious people don't have problem with each other, even if they come from different religions. What do I mean? It is very hard to find a Christian in the door of a Muslim, trying to convert that Muslim to a Christian. The same way goes to a Muslim. It is very hard to find a Muslim in the door of a Christian, trying to convert that Christian to a Muslim. But the moment they come to find out that you don't follow their religions, the moment they come to find out that you don't believe in their ways, the moment they come to find out that you don't worship their gods, that is where now they stop seeing you as a person, and they start judging you. That is where others would start calling you names like atheist, pagan, non-believer, a ritualist, a witch, and all those kind of names. Because where they stand, they see themselves as so much perfect, and they see you as a lost being. And in most cases, we'll come to find out that if a person died without believing in religion, if a person died without believing in their gods, we'll hear them saying that that person died because he or she is an unbeliever. That person died because he or she does not believe in God. That person died because he was a native, he was a And let me ask you this question, since you are so much perfect, since you believe in God, which immortality have you attained? Now all this judgment come from something that we call hypocrisy. They claim to preach unity. They speak separation. They claim to preach oneness. They speak division. And that is why you find that there is division in religion. Different religions speaking different messages. Which of this religion has the right message? That is when also you find that there is even division in one religion, like in Christianity. Different churches with different messages, which of this church has the right message? Now when you look at the origin of these churches, you're going to wonder. A person like Martin Luther King didn't like the Catholic Church, so he started the Lutheran Church. A person like Calvin didn't like the Lutheran Church, so he started the Calvinist Church. Henry VIII didn't like being denied a Catholic marriage, so he started the Anglican Church. John Smith didn't like the Anglican Church, so he started the Baptist Church. William Miller, a former Freemason, didn't like the Baptist Church, so he started the Adventist. After his prophecy of Jesus coming in the mid-1800s failed, people started losing faith in him, and there was something like division. A person like Ellen G. White, who was actually interested with what William Miller said, started the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Charles T. Russell didn't like the Adventist Church, so he started the Jehovah's Witness Church. Joseph Smith didn't like the Methodist Church, so he started the Church of the Mormons. John Wesley didn't like the Anglican Church, so he started the Methodist Church. Some pastors didn't like the Methodist Church and founded the Pentecostal Church. Some didn't like the Pentecostal Church and founded thousands of churches, including the Assemblies and the evangelical churches. Some pastors, even today in your own area, don't like what other churches are saying, and they are founding their own churches. It is called division. And let me ask you this. You think over 2 billion Muslims, over 1 billion non-religious, over 1 billion Hindus, over 500 million Buddhists, over 300 million indigenous ethnic groups, over 100 million African traditionalists, they are all going to burn in hell, simply because they don't believe in your religion. Some tell you that happy are the poor. Some tell you it is very easy for a camel to enter through the eye of a needle than a rich person to enter heaven. Do you think that message that they give you? It is the same message that they go to give to the billionaires in those science churches. Non-believers don't have problem with religious people. We'll never hear a non-believer judging a religious people. It is only religious people who see unbelievers as wrong, lost, and immoral. And that is why the first thing they did when coming to Africa is to make Africa believes that their ancestors are demons. Thank you for watching up at this moment. Hit that subscriber button, like and share the video.